People often believe that happiness comes from having more money, more success, more praise. But sometimes, the very things we chase make our minds louder and our hearts heavier. In a world full of noise, few people stop to listen to what truly matters. This is a story about a man who learned that silence can speak louder than words, and how it changed his life forever. Long ago, in a busy city filled with markets, music, and constant chatter, lived a young merchant named Ariv. He was known everywhere. His shop was famous, his business was growing, and people admired his intelligence. From morning till night, he talked with customers, friends, rivals, and even himself. Yet, behind his success, Ariv felt tired and restless. His mind never rested. Even at night, his thoughts ran like wild horses. No matter how much money he earned, peace stayed far away. One evening, exhausted and frustrated, Ariv wandered outside the city and sat near a quiet river. An old traveler was sitting there calmly, watching the water flow. Ariv began sharing his problems without stopping. After a long time, he noticed the traveler had not said a single word. Finally, Ariv asked, "Why are you so silent? Don't you have advice for me?" The old man smiled and said softly, "If you truly want peace, spend 7 days in silence. No unnecessary words. Just observe." Ariv laughed at first. Silence felt impossible, but desperation pushed him to try. The first day was torture. He wanted to speak, complain, explain. His mind felt louder than ever. The second day was not much better. But slowly, something began to change. He noticed the sound of his own breathing. He saw how the river moved without effort. He realized how often he spoke without meaning. By the 5th day, Ariv felt lighter. His thoughts slowed down. He began understanding which worries mattered and which were useless. Silence gave him space. Space to think, space to feel, space to rest. On the 7th day, he returned to the old traveler and said, "I talked too much all my life. I spoke to impress, to argue, to escape my fears. Silence showed me who I really am." The old man nodded. Words are powerful, but silence gives them meaning. Ariv returned to the city a changed man. He still spoke, but only when needed. His words became calm and thoughtful. People noticed. His business improved, but more importantly, his mind was peaceful. He finally understood that silence was not weakness, it was strength. The moral of the story is simple. Silence is not empty. It is full of answers. When we reduce noise, we discover clarity. When we speak less, we understand more. In silence, we meet our true self. And if you enjoyed this story and want more meaningful and inspiring stories like this, then don't forget to subscribe to Daily Wisdom Tales. Your support helps us bring peace, wisdom, and powerful lessons through stories every day. Open Book.